A girl was running, asking for help. A boy who was seeing her from a tree branch said that it only takes 1 second to shout a zombie, but that would attract zombies which are 500 meters away. He checked his watch, only 5 seconds left before their arrival. Girl slips and fall to the ground, and all the zombies attacked her. As zombies come near her, she shouted for help. When a zombie was about to bite her, a knife which was connected to a robe suddenly comes from its back and sliced that zombie's head in one go. That was the boy from that tree. He killed all the zombies one by one in a badass way. Girl who was lying on ground asked that boy for help. She was too hopeless, but she was already infected by zombies. Boy told her that unfortunately, she have no chance to live. When she hears that, she started crying and asked him to don't leave her. As she saw that boy going away, many zombies comes from her back and attacked her, and she died brutally. That boy knocked open the church door to find his miss. There was a girl in front of Jesus' statue, praying. When that boy sees the girl, he was happy that he finally found his miss. He grabbed her hand and told her that it's too dangerous here, and asked her to follow him quickly. He said he will protect her. When his miss turned around, her eyes were glowing red, and her fingers became sharp. She was infected. She attacked that boy with her sharp fingers. He used his knife to stop her. He don't know why things become like this. In that moment, he recalls a memory from 10 years ago. His master said to him, "Mu Chang, the white wolf have saved your life, so starting today, your life is no longer yours. You have to protect the safety of my daughter Baizi. If you live, you must live for her. If you die, you must die for her. This is your mission for the rest of your life." He also recalls the memory of the time where Baizi told Mu Chang to live for himself, not for White Wolf, not for anyone. In present time, suddenly Baizi attacked Mu Chang. In that attack, Mu Chang lost his right hand. He was standing against the wall. He said to Baizi that, in the end, he couldn't protect anything. Baizi again attacked him, but this time, she just smashed the wall. Mu Chang saw her face. She was crying. When a drop of Baizi tear fall on Mu Chang, a system message pop up saying adapter contact to confirm Eden system activation. Suddenly some blue lights surround Baizi, and the same light started forming around Mu Chang's right hand. That light take the shape of his hand. A new message pop up saying the connection is established. Then that blue light turned into a mechanical hand of Mu Chang. Baizi now become calm and stops attacking Mu Chang. Mu Chang asked her if she still know who he is, but there is no reply from her. Mu Chang realized that Baizi is no longer aggressive, but she does not had regained her sanity. He thought that it could be related to this strange hand that appeared suddenly. Mu Chang saw a string of light connecting his hand and Baizi. He folded his arm to check that blue line, and at the same time he saw Baizi approaching him. He realized that this blue light can actually control the actions of his miss. He saw something written on system message. He loudly said sync rate. And suddenly he got pulled in a deep space. When he opens his eyes, he was in a different dimension. In that place, Mu Chang saw a floating figure that was like his Miss Baizi. He knows that it's Baizi because he can feel her presence. It seems she is asleep but not dead. Mu Chang tried calling her, she didn't reply. In that moment, his body started behaving different. He told Baizi that he will definitely find a way to save her. He comes back in reality where Baizi was in front of him. He reached out to her and told her he will not forget that Baizi is the meaning of his life. Suddenly someone comes from the door saying that they found the monster. That was a priest. When priest sees Mu Chang and Baizi, he said that they both are monsters. Priest shouted, "Lord, be gracious and grant relief to your unfortunate people." Mu Chang pulled out his knife and said to priest that the Lord is too busy, he can't save him. So he will help him. Priest said the monster actually claimed to be free from others. It's only priest who can purify the world. He is said that priests are the agent of God. And suddenly many people with fire in their hands comes from the door. Priest said to those people that they were bitten by zombies, and it's only a matter of time before they turn into a zombie. Priest points in Mu Chang direction and said to them that the trial of the Lord is here. Go and kill the demons. Use their blood to purify yourself. All those people attacked Mu Chang and Baizi. Those people surround them and attack them. Mu Chang also jumped on them to kill. But when he saw a girl, he back off. He don't know what is wrong with him. He actually hesitated to kill her because she hadn't completely turned into a zombie. Suddenly a man with a knife attacked Mu Chang from his back. Baizi jumped between them to save Mu Chang and she gets injured. When Mu Chang saw Baizi injured, he became angry and killed that man with single slice. From the other side, priest shouted to those people to go up and kill them. He said that it's God's will. From Mu Chang's mechanical hand, a system message pop up saying task, clean up the church. Mu Chang grabbed his knife and both Mu Chang and Baizi stand in a heroic way. He said to Baizi, let's save the day for these idiots. And then both of them started killing all those people one by one. Priest told those people to not back down, because God will reward the brave people. Mu Chang said to Baizi that they don't have time to deal with these trash one by one, so they will start with the king of trash and attack the priest. Mu Chang, right before killing the priest, said, right now it's his time to meet God, and then slice his head off. Mu Chang asked those people if they want to continue. After watching priest's death, everyone runs away. A system message pop up saying complete the task and get rewards, and for rewards Mu Chang gets a medicine bottle. Baizi was constantly watching that medicine, so Mu Chang asked her if she needs that medicine and slowly feeds her that medicine. That medicine was very useful. With the help of that medicine, Baizi's all injury healed in no time. Mu Chang told Baizi that he won't let her get hurt again. Then they goes to a department store where Mu Chang dress up Baizi with new clothes. On that store, Mu Chang feels human breath. Some people comes down from stairs. One of them said it's another food eater. Other one called Mu Chang kid and said that they had killed the zombies. They can take food, but high quality dry food and canned meat are not allowed. When Baizi hears that, she became angry and was about to attack those people, but Mu Chang stopped her and told her to let's go because they need to minimize the trouble. Those people talked among themselves that although the man is quite useless, but the girl is pretty good, and told Mu Chang to go away but leave the girl with them. Mu Chang gets angry. He pulled out his knife and said to them that if they dare to touch her, they will die. Suddenly a girl comes from stair and hit those people and said, did you guys forgot the rules again? Don't trouble survivors. How many times do I need to tell you? She was their captain. They said that they were just trying to scare Mu Chang. But that girl definitely did feel the killing intent of Mu Chang. She thought if it weren't blocked in time, she don't know what would happen. She knows that she have to think of a way to get Mu Chang into the team. When Mu Chang was about to leave, she grabbed his hand and told him to wait. She told him that she is Yan Hu and she is the captain of this team. She asked Mu Chang to join them and fight with them. And for that Mu Chang can get better food and resources. Guys from Yan Hu team said to her that it's waste of food to let Mu Chang join. He is just a weak kid. Suddenly a man comes flying from door. He was seriously injured. On his back there was a big zombie which was different from other zombies. That guy said to his captain that it's a mutant zombie. Yan Hu realized that the information she has was wrong. Then she gives order to her men about how they will fight this zombie. She asked Mu Chang to fight with them, for that he can get more food. She offers Mu Chang a bag full of food and asked him what do he think. On that time Mu Chang gets a system message asking him to kill mutant zombies. Mu Chang said to Yan Hu that he refused to fight with her. After hearing Mu Chang, guys from Yan Hu's team said that Mu Chang is a bastard. Zombies should kill him first. Yan Hu said them to leave Mu Chang alone and told his team to defeat this zombie first. Mu Chang goes upstairs with Baizi. He told her that if they fight together with Yan Hu's team, then Baizi's secret may be get exposed. On the other side, Yan Hu's group were fighting with that zombie. Yan Hu got injured. His teammates asked her if she is okay. She told them that she is okay and she just blow up the zombie. But that zombie was still alive and was about to kill Yan Hu. But suddenly Mu Chang comes to her rescue and cuts that zombie's hand with his knife. Yan saw Mu Chang. Mu Chang picked up that bag of food and said to her that he is not here to help her. He throws that bag to Yan Hu and told her that she can get out of here. Yan Hu said that she will remember this time and told her team to let's go. Then Mu Chang concentrated on zombie. That zombie attacked Mu Chang. Mu Chang also started attacking him with his knife which was connected with a rope. Mutant zombie grabbed that rope and pulled Mu Chang and throw him to the ground. Mu Chang understand that his knife can hardly cause fatal injuries to this zombie. Suddenly Baizi goes to the back of zombie and attacked it. Then from front Mu Chang also throw his knife on its leg. Then both Mu Chang and Baizi come together and attack that zombie from both sides. They stabbed that zombie with their hands and killed it. That blow almost took all Mu Chang's strength. He realized that right now he is not that strong enough. Bai was also very tired. She was taking long breaths that looked very erotic. Mu Chang told her that she can rest. All of that now ended. A system message comes saying the mission is completed, the imprint is unlocked. Mu Chang gets a card. Bai was very happy to see that card. Mu Chang asked her if she want that. Bai grabbed her own clothes and ripped them apart. She was almost naked, then she held Mu Chang's hand. Mu Chang was too embarrassed. When Bai was fully naked, a mark suddenly appeared on her chest which helps her absorb the imprint card. Her imprint level go up and her spirit also recovered a lot. When Mu Chang pet her head she smiled like humans again. When he saw her smile he realized that with the help of imprint card, he can make Bai human again. They started killing zombie for more cards. As they fight with zombie they also get strong day by day. Mu Chang collected many imprints. Bai's eyes were sparkling after seeing them. She started acting like a child and jumped on Mu Chang. Before Mu Chang could do anything she kissed him. That was a long kiss. Mu Chang didn't stop her because when Bai kisses him he felt that his physical strength was recovering from that kiss. When they were kissing Mu Chang saw that someone was stealing their food bag. Mu Chang surprised those thieves with his knife. But they used a smoke bomb against Mu Chang to escape. The way those thieves escaped was the direction of the White Wolf gang, which was also Baiji's old house. Mu Chang asked her if she remembers anything about her house, but she didn't remember. There was many weapons which was stored there. Because of that Mu Chang also was going to take weapons from there. He told Baizi to forget what he said and they will talk about that on their way. They goes in front of a huge house. Mu Chang told Baizi to wait and he started searching for traps. He found a lighting matrix. Mu Chang remembered that he only taught this way of traps to Zhou Yan. He thought if Zhou Yan is inside, then it would be much easier for him to get weapons. There was someone on window watching Mu Chang coming. Mu Chang gets a magic bandage and covers his mechanical hand with it. He told Baizi to stay outside and wait for his signal. When he goes inside he saw those thieves in front. Some statues launched laser beams on Mu Chang but he jumped and avoided them. Those thieves warned Mu Chang to not come closer to them. He told them to come near him, because he can't hear them clearly. One of them comes near to warn him but both of them get caught in a trap. When they got trapped, both of them shouted for help from their boss. Mu Chang told them that he can trap them, because he know these arrangements. They shouted, "How do you know that?" Suddenly a man comes from stair. By referring to Mu Chang he said that Mu Chang knows about this traps because he is the one who arranged these. That man is Zhou Yan, the boss of those thieves. He said to Mu Chang that it's nice that he is still alive. Mu Chang said that he is also happy to see him. Then they seats in a place to talk. Zhou Yan told his underlings to pour a glass of water for Mu Chang. Zhou Yan asked Mu Chang if he is the only one who show up, then that means, Mu Chang said that it means the president and White Wolf gang are no longer alive. Then a girl comes to them with a glass of water in her hands, but she intensely fall to the ground and split the water. Zhou Yan grabbed her face and said to her to don't think he don't know what she is planning, and angrily told her to get lost. Then he picked up the water and offered it to Mu Chang. Watsi. Both of them drink the water. Then Zhou Yan asked Mu Chang if he want to join him, because he is more reliable compared to his underlings. But Mu Chang didn't reply. Zhou Yan asked him what happened. Mu Chang told him that it's a private matter but he can't stop here. He asked Zhou Yan if he can take some of their weapons with him. Zhou Yan told Mu Chang that if he is unwilling to help them, he'll have no reason to give him the resources in the meeting. But after some thought he agrees and told Mu Chang go and pick the weapons. Mu Chang stand up to go but suddenly he could not control his body and fall to the ground. Someone poured water on Mu Chang. When he wakes up he finds himself tied to a chair. There were more people like him. Mu Chang said that he felt strange at first, the backpack grabbing tactic. It looks like it's for supplies, but it's for luring people over. Zhou Yan, who was in front of Mu Chang, told him that he prepared to scenarios. Weak people are directly stunned. But if someone like Mu Chang comes who is stronger, then they try to lure them like that. Zhou said that Mu Chang and Bai Zi are strong, so they can succeed the White Wolf Club. Mu Chang gets angry after hearing Bai Zi's name. Zhou said to Mu Chang that if he is getting angry just hearing her name, then what would he do when he found out what Zhou Yan did to Bai Zi few days ago? Mu Chang asked him what he did to her. Zhou told him that few days ago when Mu Chang was missing. He told Bai Zi that Mu Chang is in church surrounded by zombies. Then she actually went there alone. Completely ignore that the church is a dense area of zombies, When Mu Chang heard church name, then he realized why Baizi was in church at that time. He was very angry and told Zhou Yan that he will regret it. Zhou told Mu Chang that he should be the one who regret it. Zhou asked his man to bring someone there. The one they bring is a little girl. Mu Chang recognized her. She is the Dongxing's eldest lady Nana. Zhou told Mu Chang that he loved Nana. From the first sight of her, he fall in love with her. But she rejected him. Zhou said that the reason why she rejected him is because of Mu Chang's boring gang war, so she could not accept him who belonged to the opposing gang. That's why he swore to retaliate against Mu Chang. Zhou told his men to bring another girl. She was the girl who was previously serving them water. Zhou draw out some of her blood. Then Zhou grabbed her hair and said that she wanted to inform Mu Chang about water, didn't she? He handed her over to his man and told them that they can do whatever they want to her. His man torn apart her clothes. Zhou said that the church told him the way to how he can always have Nana by his side. Zhou poured the blood in Nana's mouth and said that as long as this works, she can stay by his side forever and she can't resist anymore. Mu Chang said to Zhou that he keep tempting people to use this evil method. But this world survivor's blood one day will run out. What would he do then? Zhou shouted and said that he don't need for Mu Chang to remind him. He said that he loved Nana. He will love her forever. It doesn't matter even if he donate his own blood. He hugged Nana from back. Suddenly a knife pierced Zhou's heart. Mu Chang told Zhou to stop insulting love. Mu Chang break free himself and removed his bandage for his hand. He said that now Apocalypse exposed the ugliness of people. He throws his knife on Zhou and killed him. Mu Chang turned on Nana's way, but he left her. Nana opens her eyes. On the other side, Zhou Yan was still alive. He pressed a switch. A bomb exploded, but Nana jumped on Mu Chang and saved him. When smoke gets down, Nana was sitting on Mu Chang. She told Mu Chang that she just saved him, so he should listen to her. Mu Chang asked her why did she want to help him. She said because he looked a bit more normal than those abnormal. She said to Mu Chang that they need some stools to block the door. After that she'll take him out through the secret passage. Then he have to send her to a safe place. Mu Chang blocked the door. Nana recognized Mu Chang that he is from the White Wolf gang, who always follow Baizi. She asked Mu Chang that what's so good about Baizi. Mu Chang grabbed Nana from her waist. She screams and asked his what is he doing. Mu Chang put down her and tie her to a chair. He told her if they want to delay, it's more effective to use her. Nana said to him that he can't do that to her, she just saved him. Mu Chang left her and goes to a secret passage. Zhou's men break the door and come in the room. To save herself, Nana told them Mu Chang's location who killed their boss. But after seeing Zhou's death, they decided to not follow the rules Zhou set. They comes to Nana to take advantage of this opportunity like villains. Nana screams for help. On the other side, Mu Chang, who was in the secret passage, finds the blade named White Wolf cut. When Mu Chang heard Nana scream, he come out of that passage and throws that sword towards Baizi. Baizi comes from the window, catch the sword, and started killing Zhou's man with it. Nana was shouted to see Baizi. One of the remaining men started running from Baizi, but Mu Chang killed him. Baizi was staring at that sword. Mu Chang asked her if she remembered, but she didn't reply. Mu Chang gently touched her cheeks and said to her that it's okay, at least the White Wolf gang soul has finally returned to her hands. Nana said that Mu Chang is a bully. Mu Chang told her that he just don't like to owe favors. Then he grabbed Baizi's hand and pulled her close and kisses her. It helped him to regain his strength. But he knows that if he kissed her for long, he couldn't control himself. When Nana saw them kissing, she said Mu Chang is both bully and a pervert. Then Mu Chang, Baizi, and Nana comes out from that house. Mu Chang, before leaving with Baizi, told Nana that they will separate from here. But Nana grabbed Mu Chang's clothes and told him to send her to a safe place. Mu Chang told her that he didn't agree to her agreement. By bringing her out from there, he already settled the score. Nana hugged Mu Chang tightly and said that if he is leaving her and not saving her, then he should just kill her. When Nana hugs Mu Chang, Baizi gets angry and pull out her sword. Mu Chang noticed Baizi. He grabbed and pushed Nana to a wall and asked her if she think he can't kill her. Nana said to Mu Chang to come and kill her. Her people are all dead anyway. Mu Chang points his gun on Nana. Nana closed her eyes. A gunshot sound comes. Nana slowly opens her eyes to check what happened. Mu Chang put his gun down and said it's lucky for Nana that the bullets ran out. Mu Chang turned around and said to Nana that he will only send her to H city. Nana smiles and follow him. They go to an old house. Mu Chang saw many zombies in that house but decide not to kill them because killing them would be waste of energy. Nana comes and tried to tease Mu Chang. She said that Mu Chang can't bear to leave her there, right? Mu Chang replied her saying it's just that Nana is lucky. Nana said that she don't believe him. When they were talking, Mu Chang noticed that the zombies are running away from something. Suddenly a zombie comes flying and landed next to Nana. Nana screams. They saw a big zombie who was killing and throwing all the zombies. That was a mutant zombie, which they have never seen before. Mu Chang checks if Baizi have fully absorbed the imprint by putting his hands on Baizi's chest. Baizi was very embarrassed by that, but imprint was almost consumed. When Nana saw Mu Chang doing that, she closes her eyes and called Mu Chang a pervert and asked him what is he doing. Mu Chang ignored her and told Baizi to, let's go and turn this zombie into an imprint. But both of them were no match for that mutant zombie. Mu Chang realized that they are not in a good situation. Baizi goes and attacked the zombie, but that attack was not that much effective. Mu Chang thought that this zombie has thick skin and flesh. If they continue fighting it, the battle will bring more zombies. So he told Baizi to evacuate first. Suddenly multiple system messages pops up saying, alert. The sync rate with Baizi is reducing. Mu Chang panicked that, what's going on? On the other hand, Baizi's eyes started glowing red. Her body was on fire and she was about to attack that zombie. Nana said that if this continues, Baizi will be in danger. She ran towards Baizi. Mu Chang asked her to wait. Nana told Mu Chang to go and take care of the zombie, and she will be responsible for pulling Baizi back. Mu Chang ran towards that zombie. He don't have time to lose. The zombie attacked Baizi with his hands, but Mu Chang tied it with a rope. He jumped on the zombie to fight it. When zombie saw Mu Chang, he attacked him. On the other hand, Nana grabbed Baizi's hand and told her to take advantage of this moment and leave quickly. But Baizi I don't want to leave. She pushed Nana to attack her. But Nana throws the injection towards Baizi. Baizi started losing consciousness because of the anesthesia which was on the injection. Mu Chang comes and grabbed both of them and started running. They goes to a hospital. Baizi was sleeping on a bed. And Mu Chang was first aiding Nana. Nana asked Mu Chang about Baizi's situation. She asked if Baizi is still human. Mu Chang, while bandaging Nana, said that his miss is a human or not, it doesn't matter. Nana told Mu Chang that it hurts and told him to little gentle. Mu Chang said that he only learned how to kill. This is already the best he can do. Nana called Mu Chang liar. She said she can't believe he bandaged her like that. Suddenly a car comes outside of the house. Mu Chang closes the curtain saying someone is coming. He asked Nana how long will Baizi last. Nana said that according to Baizi's physical fitness, for 1-2 hours. He told Nana to stay with Baizi while he is going outside. Some people comes out of that car. A man who was wearing a lab coat ordered others to clean up the zombies and try to ensure that medicine is working. They called him deputy leader and told him to leave everything to them. Leader, by referring to Mu Chang, said that to build trust peeping in secret is not the right choice. Isn't that right, young man? Mu Chang don't know how he was discovered. He goes to them and asked him what would happen if he don't intend to build trust. Leader said that cooperation among survivors will always be easier these years. Leader introduced himself saying that he is Wang Zhenyi, and he is the deputy leader of this group. Mu Chang greets him and introduces himself. Mu Chang guided them into the hospital. Zhenyi asked Mu Chang if he is the who killed all the zombies in this hospital. Mu Chang told him that he only cleared the first floor. But the floors are not interconnected. Mu Chang guides them to the room where Baizi and Nana was. Zhenyi asked Mu Chang about them. Mu Chang told him that they are his family. Zhenyi asked Luofei, one of his subordinates, to go to the car to get some water and food for them. But Luofei said that why should they give free food and drink to bunch of draggers? He said that at least it has to be exchanged for equivalent value. He saw Nana and ordered her to come here and massage his leg. He angrily tried to grab Nana, but Mu Chang grabbed his hand tightly. Luofei's hand was hurting. He asked Mu Chang to let go. Mu Chang asked him to first apologize to Nana. Mu Chang told him that it's up to him to give food or not, and they have no obligation to be his servants. Luofei asked his leader for help, but Zhenyi told him to just apologize, because it's his fault. Then Luofei apologized to Nana. Mu Chang warned him, saying it won't be that simple next time. Genji gave Nana a lollipop and said that his people were a bit rude just now. He is sorry for that. Then he told Mu Chang that they are going to clean up the zombies upstairs, and asked him if he want to tag along. Baizi's status was still unstable, so Mu Chang told Genji that he can't go with them. Genji told him men to let's go. Nana said to Mu Chang that there are still good people in this world, not like some selfish ghost. Nana was happy because she got a lollipop. Mu Chang asked her if she is so happy, isn't she afraid of being poisoned? Nana, while eating lollipop, said that people are not like him. She was enjoying her lollipop. Mu Chang saw a cross mark on Nana's back. He touches that mark. Nana screams. She asked Mu Chang what is he doing. Mu Chang said that mark is pretty good looking. What is it? Nana told him that this mark is the experimental symbol of the church. They do terrible experiments on people. Suddenly her head started hurting. She can't remember anything. Mu Chang thought that it should have happened before Zhou Yan took Nana in his hands. Nana probably had endured a lot on her own. Suddenly Genji comes from the door with some medicine in his hands. He said to Mu Chang that these bottles of medicine may be useful to him. Mu Chang thanked him. Genji told Mu Chang to not be so polite between the collaborators. Mu Chang told him that they are not cooperating. Genji kisses his metal cross and said Mu Chang that it's okay. Genji smiles and thought that Mu Chang will come and beg him to cooperate soon. Nana was sleep-talking that she wants to eat more. Suddenly Baizi wakes up and tried to attack Nana, but Mu Chang stopped her. Then Nana wake up asking what happened. Mu Chang told her that it's nothing, just Baizi is awake. Baizi was checking her surrounding. Mu Chang realized that Baizi is longing for the zombies upstairs. Suddenly System gives a mission to Mu Chang to kill all the zombies from hospital. Nana, while rubbing her eyes, said that it seems Baizi's physique is pretty good. Mu Chang gently grabbed Nana's face. She asked him what is he doing. Mu Chang told her to stay here while they'll go up and take a look. Nana was sad to hear that. Mu Chang told Nana that it's okay, and they'll send her to H City, so don't sneak away. Nana was happy to hear that. Then Mu Chang and Baizi started killing zombies and collecting the imprint card. Mu Chang don't know that if the engraving of Baizi is actually completed or not. So to check it, he placed his hand on Baizi's chest. Baizi was feeling very hot because of that. Mark on her chest started disappearing and two horns started growing on Baizi's head. When Mu Chang saw Baizi changing, he asked System if this an upgrade, and if it's a special play, he'd prefer something else than a pretty ghost, such as Miss Nurse or a cute lowly outfit. When a zombie appeared, Baizi killed it and torn apart its body with a single punch. Mu Chang realized that Baizi is now more powerful than before. Mu Chang points his finger toward the mutant zombie and said that it's his time to die. Mu Chang tied the mutant zombie with string and asked Baizi to attack it. Baizi sliced its head with her sword. Their mission is completed. Mu Chang thought what happened to ZHENYI's group. On the other hand, Zhenyi was killing zombies. Beside him, Luofei was lying on the ground saying that he don't want to die. Zhenyi goes near him and said that you guys were infused with a rare potion, but still unable to fight against the mutant zombies. Luofei said that he still wants to get revenge on Mu Chang. Zhenyi told him that if he had discovered earlier that Nana is in excellent blood, the enhancement should be even greater. But the problem is Mu Chang. Zhenyi had a new drug. He said to Luofei that there is another way to save him, but the price paid is also high. Luofei said that he will pay any price. He is willing to do whatever Zhenyi want. Zhenyi smiles and said okay, let's start the experiment. Someone was screaming for help. Mu Chang and Baizi goes there to help him. They saw that Luofei was killing zombies with his hands. Mu Chang asked him what happened to him. Luofei turned around and asked Mu Chang to kneel down and apologize. It will make their death easier. Mu Chang said, Baizi, did you hear that? Nowadays mental patients can tell jokes. Luofei's half-body has turned into a zombie. He said to them to for now laugh as much as they can. After all, this is the last time they will laugh. Mu Chang was shocked to see him. Luofei injects the zombie's blood in his body for power. Luofei said that as long as the power is strong enough, he will not be a human anymore, and laughed like crazy. When Mu Chang saw him, he realized that it's the power of zombie. Luofei was crazy, like laughing and scaring his subordinates. His subordinates were scared of him. They asked him if he is still Luofei, but Luofei attacked him. Mu Chang comes and swing his knife on Luo Fei to save that man. Mu Chang said that in that case, there is no need for him to be merciful. Luo Fei asked Mu Chang to come and fight until one of them die. Bai Zi jumped and attacked Luo Fei with her sword. She gets his one hand. Before Luo Fei could understand anything, Bai Zi gets his second hand. Luo Fei kneels down in front of Bai Zi and asked why he still lost. Mu Chang told him that the moment he gave up being a human being, he have no victory was on him. Before Luo Fei died, he said, "Deputy leader, sorry." When Mu Chang hears deputy leader name, he realized something was wrong. He run to Nana and opened the door. He was shocked to see that Nana's body was attached to a machine, which was sucking all her blood. Mu Chang goes to her and asked what happened here. Zhenyi come from the back and said that if Mu Chang is here, then it indicates that Luo Fei's experiment failed. Sure enough, it was a waste to use medicine on him. Zhenyi told Mu Chang that he can't save Nana, because 75% of the blood in her body has been separated out. Mu Chang put his knife on Zhenyi's neck and asked him that everything was instructed by him, so what is his purpose? Zhenyi told Mu Chang that its purpose is to fight the zombies. Nana's blood has a special research function, so such sacrifices are necessary. While Zhenyi was talking, Mu Chang attacked him with his knife and cuts his neck. Mu Chang angrily said that he did such things to Nana so he should receive 100 times the pain. Mu Chang kicked Zhenyi, he fall to the ground. Zhenyi said that ordinary people will never understand. In course of mankind's fight against zombies, death is not something to worry about. When they were talking, a zombie come from Mu Chang's back. Nana opens her eyes. That zombie attacked Mu Chang, but Nana jumped between them. Mu Chang turned around to save Nana, but it was too late. That zombie stabbed Nana with his hand. Nana looks at Mu Chang and with a smiley face she said, "She is not useless." Mu Chang was shocked to see Nana dying. Bai Zi come and started fighting that zombie. Bai Zi was too angry. Another zombie attacks Mu Chang, but he grabbed zombie's hand. A system message comes saying alert, unstable sync rate. Angry, Mu Chang punches that zombie with his full power. Both zombie got killed. But the horns on Bai Zi's head started burning. She was in pain. Mu Chang tried to calm Bai Zi, but she gets out of control and started releasing lots of energy. Mu Chang was doing all he can to control Bai Zi with the help of system. After some time, Bai Zi's horns disappear. Mu Chang catched her from falling. Mu Chang told Bai Zi to take a good rest. Everything is ended. Mu Chang also don't have any energy and falls asleep. A red hair color boy comes from the door. He had a knife in his hand. He looks on Mu Chang and Bai Zi's way and swing his knife. At night there was a smoke. Mu Chang opens his eyes. That red hair boy was burning something. Mu Chang comes from his back. Mu Chang had his knife and asked him if he is a cult person. That boy said he is not. His name is Wenan. He told Mu Chang that his girlfriend died by cult people's hands in the same way, so he pretended to join cult for revenge. Mu Chang said that Wenan's wish come true then. Wen said that as long as the leader exists, this kind of thing will not end. He asked Mu Chang to cooperate with him. Wen told Mu Chang that Nana's body was taken away. He said that he hid in the distance and was unable to determine who that person was. But if it is related to the experiment, it may be the bishop. Bai Zi also wake up and was sitting next to Mu Chang. Mu Chang asked Wen about bishop. He told Mu Chang that only the deputy leader Zhenyi can contact bishop. He have never met him. He told Mu Chang that his teacher is a biology professor in H city. Maybe he can understand. Mu Chang said that cult is not even letting go of the dead body. He reached out to Bai Zi and told her to remember the rules of the White Wolf gang. Grace must be paid. Any grievances must be corrected. Their destination was H city. But Mu Chang have to go to another place before that. On the other side, Yan Hu's party was fighting with zombies. Yan Hu told her man be prepared for evacuate, but Wang Meng shouted, "Captain, look. There was two boy who were surrounded by zombies." Yan Hu said that she deal with it and told Wang Meng to break through from the other side and meet at the old place. He said okay, leave it to him. Yan Hu goes there to help them. Zombies comes to attack her. She kick one on face and put her gun on another zombie mouth and shoot them. Both zombies down. Yan Hu said it's safe now. Those boys thanked Yan Hu. Yan Hu asked them why both of them here. One of them told her that his sister has nothing to eat. Yanhu saw that boy was carrying a box of milk powder. She asked them where to live, is it far away? That boy points in a direction and said that they live over there. They guide Yanhu to a remote place. There was a cringe smile on their face. She puts her gun on their head and asked them what is their purpose. Boy don't know how they got exposed. Yanhu said that a good brother who cares about his sister. It's impossible for him to not even look at the pet-only formula on milk power. Boy realized that they were exposed long ago. They asked her why did she follow along then. Yanhu said that just to avoid the next victim. Other boy smiles and asked Yanhu if she is that confident. Yanhu asked him what. Suddenly her head started hurting by pointing to a flower. That boy said that the flowers studied by the deputy leader are really useful. Yanhu was on her knees. Boy said that this woman is smarter than Brother Meng. Other one said that it's not in their hands. They extract some of her blood. Yanhu was losing her consciousness. Those boys were laughing and were going to hurt Yanhu. But suddenly Baizi comes from their back and kills both boys with her sword. When told Mu Chang that this place is another stronghold of the deputy leader, Mu Chang saw Yanhu. She recognized him. Mu Chang checks if those two people have imprint. Baiji's eyes were glowing. Mu Chang found that not all experimenters have a tendency to mutate. Baizi was sad. Yanhu asked Mu Chang why is he here. Mu Chang said that it's just a coincidence. When told Mu Chang that he found research records of the deputy leader. Yanhu's party was waiting for her. Wang Meng said that it's almost night. If the captain doesn't come then they should evacuate first. Aben asked him what do he mean. Do he want to leave the captain behind? Suddenly Aben saw Yanhu coming and shouted captain here. Wang Meng was shocked to see Yanhu. Aben goes to Yanhu and asked if she is okay. Yanhu told him that she is fine. Then Yanhu introduced Mu Chang and went into him and said that until we reach H City, they will join with them. Wang Meng was unhappy to see Mu Chang. All of them were in front of a company. Yanhu repeat their task. The combat team is Mu Chang, Baizi, Wang Meng, Aben. They are responsible for breaking into the building and try to clean up the zombies in the target area. Then the emergency team is Yanhu and 3 other guys. Will determine the evacuation route after receiving safety instructions and quickly collect information. Yanhu told them to put life safety as the top priority. Baizi was clearing that building. Yanhu said to Mu Chang that unexpectedly, he promised to help them. Mu Chang said that it will be faster this way. Mu Chang looks at Baizi and thought that if he gets some information, it might be helpful to understand the state of Baizi. In that company there were many zombies, but Mu Chang and Baizi were killing them with us. Aben was shocked to see them. After killing some zombie, Baizi was glaring at Mu Chang. Mu Chang asked her if she want imprint. He said that it will be troublesome. But Baizi grabbed his hand and put it on her chest. Mu Chang thought that if her horn grows now, it will cause confusion, and don't give her any imprint. Baizi was angry and jumped on Mu Chang. Both of them fall to the ground. Wang Meng, while glaring at them, said that Yanhu's not dying should be related to Mu Chang. Wang Meng pull out his gun, saying troublesome things must be solved. Suddenly a zombie attacks him. He used Aben as a meat shield to protect himself. He shoots that zombie and told Aben that he should blame Yanhu for not following the script. Mu Chang and Baizi saw him killing Aben. He asked Wang Meng what's his purpose of doing this. Wang Meng pulled his knife and said that he know Mu Chang is strong. So to deal with Mu Chang he will use a special method, and he stab himself. Then Wang Meng run outside asking for help. He said that Mu Chang want to kill him. He goes to Yanhu and said that Aben has been killed by Mu Chang. And Mu Chang wanted to take the opportunity to kill him too. Everyone was shocked to hear that, when said it impossible. There must be some misunderstanding. Wang Meng grabbed his injured leg and said it's hurt. Yanhu asked Mu Chang what do he want to say about this. Mu Chang said that no one will believe him even if he say anything. Yanhu told him leave her team. Mu Chang don't say anything and while leaving asked when to let's go. Yanhu's man said that she just let the murderer go, she should have killed him. Yanhu goes again into that company with Wang Meng. He gave Yanhu a pill and asked her if she still want to continue the mission. Yanhu swallowed that pill and said to Wang Meng that at least they have to give Aben's token to his family. She asked him if he is okay. Wang Meng said that the other two are not good at fighting, and he don't feel comfortable if Yunhu goes alone, even at the last minute. He will be with the Yunhu. When Yunhu was talking with Wang Meng, her head suddenly started hurting. She fall on ground. She asked Wang Meng why. Wang Meng smiled and told Yunhu that he promised her he will accompany her to the last moment, and he will not break his promise. He raised his knife and said that the things that get in his way should be removed, and told Yunhu goodbye. Suddenly something pierced his heart. It was Mu Chang's knife. Wang Meng turned around and was shocked to see Mu Chang. He asked him how could he be here. Yunhu stand up. Wang Meng asked her did she not take that drug. Yunhu pull out that drug for her mouth and asked Wang Meng what did he said. Yunhu said to Mu Chang that she can't believe what he guessed was right. Mu Chang goes to Wang Meng with knife in his hand, and said a wise man never guesses. One day ago, when Mu Chang saved Yunhu from those two boys, Mu Chang told Yunhu that her squad team is actually digging a grave of her own. Yunhu thought why Mu Chang brings her bad luck every time she meet him. But is it really about luck? The two young boys waited for her there, plus what those boys said, all the evidence is pointing to one man, Wang Meng. Now, in current time, everyone comes outside of that company with Wang Meng. Yunhu told Wang Meng that they planned to create a chance for him to give himself away. But what they didn't expect was that a life was lost because of their plan. Wang Meng smiled and said to Yunhu that Abin was loyal to her, so he had to die. He brings out an injection and tries to take it, saying there's something they don't know. The moment they came to this place, they were destined to die. Mu Chang recognized that potion and destroy it with his knife. Mu Chang grabbed Wang Meng by collar and asked him how is he related to the bishop, where is Nana? Wang Meng laughed like crazy. Suddenly that company building started vibrating. Something comes from that building and snatched Wang Meng from Mu Chang. That's a new type of mutant zombie. It killed Wang Meng. Yunhu realized that Wang Meng used himself as bait. A guy said that it's an undiscovered type of mutated zombie, and it seems to be tougher than the grade 2 zombies they met. Wen was scared and said that they should probably get out of here. That zombie turned around and attacks Yunhu. Yunhu stepped back but zombie follow her to attack. Mu Chang removed the bandage from his hand and said that whether they can leave depends on that monster. Monster jumped on Yunhu to kill her, but Mu Chang saved her. Mu Chang told Yunhu that she's still under the influence of that plant. She better not join the fight. That monster started jumping around them. Mu Chang said that after the last battle, both his hearing ability and movement have been improved. That zombie attacked Mu Chang with its sharp tail. Mu Chang dodged that attack and threw imprint card toward Baizi. Baizi absorbed them. Two horns appear on her head. Mu Chang told Baizi to let's go. Both of them attacked that mutant zombie. Zombie fall to the ground. Mu Chang goes there and attacked that zombie with his metallic hand, saying let's put an end to this. But zombie opens its eyes and dodged Mu Chang's attack, then attack Wen to replenish its energy. Wen was too scared to dodge, but Yunhu jumped between Wen and that zombie. Zombie pierced her chest with his tail. Mu Chang goes to Yunhu. Yunhu told Mu Chang that it's true that she can't fight like him, but she'll never forget her duty to protect humans. Zombie roar and tries to attack Yunhu, but Mu Chang punch it really hard. Zombie gets down. Mu Chang told Yunhu that she have done a good job in H City. Wen told Mu Chang that his mentor is right in there. Wen told Mu Chang that he know Mu Chang's girlfriends are quite special, but don't worry, he'll keep it a secret. There was an old man sitting on a chair. He is Andy, Wen's mentor professor. He told Mu Chang that the zombie they met is a grade 2 zombie king cubs. Wen asked him if that kind of zombie really exists. Professor showed them the zombie variations he found. Zombies were divided in grades. After seeing that report, Mu Chang realized that the zombies they've met are just at the 2nd grade. Professor told them that most zombies aren't able to leap to higher grades, but the zombie kings are exceptions. Only they have the potential to reach a higher grade, but luckily, Mu Chang have taken them down before they mature. Mu Chang was thinking, is it also relevant to the bishop? Suddenly Yunhu hold his clothes from back. She was in pain. Mu Chang made her sit on ground and asked her how do she feel. Suddenly Yunhu jumped on Mu Chang while calling him Charles, saying she liked him the best. Baizi was getting angry seeing them to close. Wu Chang was shocked because of Yunhu's behavior. Professor gently asked Yunhu her name, and how old is she? Yunhu said her name is Helen, she is 8 years old. Wu Chang asked Professor, what's wrong with her? Professor told Wu Chang that Yunhu has post-traumatic stress disorder. Wu Chang asked him, what's post-traumatic stress disorder? Professor told Wu Chang that after a person's mentally traumatized, he or she could have occasional or regular cognitive disorders, so simply put, Yunhu thinks she's 8 years old. Yunhu was hugging Wu Chang. Wu Chang said that Yunhu don't look like an 8-year-old at all. Wu Chang and Yunhu sat together. Yunhu was hugging Wu Chang. Wu Chang was looking at his watch counting 3, 2, 1. Yunhu returned to her senses. She asked them what happened to her, where is she? And she realized that she is hugging Wu Chang. Wu Chang laughed and said he can explain this. She sits on Wu Chang. She was very embarrassed. She said that she don't know what has happened. But is it that what she think it is? Baizi was very angry to see them. Wu Chang told Yunhu to get up now or she'll be killed. After a whole lot of explanations, Yunhu understand that she switched to that mode every 6 hours. Wu Chang said that based on the former experiences, that's an accurately measured amount of time. Wu Chang told Yunhu to stay here with Professor and heal her wounds. Wu Chang told Baizi that it's time for them to get justice in Northtown. Yunhu was blaming herself for her party member's death. Professor told her that time will heal everything. Yunhu grabbed Wu Chang's hand and said she is going with them. She said it's for her team members and asked him let her come with him. They agreed to her. Yunhu was standing on a building and said when she keep a distance from them like this, she won't bring them any trouble even if she suddenly lose control of herself. Wu Chang and Baizi was killing zombies on ground. Wu Chang said to Yunhu that it's an ideal situation. But things aren't always ideal. He told her that when they hit bigger trouble, they won't be able to take care of her. Yunhu said that she don't need their help. Wu Chang said he is just telling her the facts. Yunhu comes down. Wu Chang checks his watch. He realized that it's almost time. He turns around and told Yunhu to hold on. But she jumped and sits on Wu Chang's shoulder calling him darling. All of them goes to deserted grocery store. Wu Chang thought that this seems to be a decent place for them to stay. Wu Chang saw a door. He pulled the lock of the door. It didn't open and there was no dust on it. When all of them fall asleep, a kid with a knife in his hand comes. Wu Chang opens his. He felt that kid's presence. He grabbed kid's knife and threw him on the ground. Wu Chang told him that the first lesson is, when he's hiding his existence, he can't let the dust and temperature give him away. That kid called Wu Chang a punk. He said Wu Chang to kill him. He will rather die than become their sacrificial offering. When Wu Chang hears sacrificial offering, he let that kid go. There were 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Boy asked Wu Chang if he is not working for Dragon. Yunhu and Baizi also wake up. Wu Chang asked that boy who is Dragon. Wu Chang asked him if he have heard about the bishop. Little girl said that they have never heard of that. Boy said Dragon is the evil wretch. Little girl was crying. She told Wu Chang that her mom, auntie and the survivors nearby get kidnapped by Dragon. Little girl goes to Wu Chang and asks him if he could bring them back. Wu Chang asked her what is she gonna pay for his favor. Both kids were surprised to hear Wu Chang asking them to pay. Yunhu asked him do he hear himself. Wu Chang told them their second lesson. He said that the things that they can't put a price on are usually more expensive than they think. So the person who is willing to help them unconditionally is probably up to something. Little girl gave Wu Chang a brooch, saying her mummy give it to her. Wu Chang picked that up and said it's a deal now. Wu Chang asked that boy where can they find Dragon. He tied Yunhu with a robe and was carrying her. Wu Chang was leaving and asked those kids if this sacrificial offering good enough to facilitate a meeting between them and Dragon. Girl told Wu Chang that she thinks it's okay. Wu Chang said that he don't have time. The clock's ticking. Yunhu asked Wu Chang can't he find a better way to do this. They goes to a huge building. While carrying Yunhu, Wu Chang said that the building over there is the one that the kids were talking about. Yunhu said that they haven't gone in it. So why don't he put her down? Wu Chang saw many grade 2 zombies in front of the building that the professor has told them about. Wu Chang can't force his way in, they'd probably notice him. Yunhu shouted on Wu Chang, asking him if he can hear her. Mu Chang managed to gain a new burning ability after defeat zombie king cubs. Mu Chang tried checking his new powers. He saw that he can control fire. He tried the burning ability on a zombie. He extended his hand and called burn. That zombie's clothes get on fire. Zombie don't even care about that and left. Mu Chang don't know what to do. He said that maybe he should give it a better name, then it will work. He give his attack names as fire attack, flare bomb, Harry Kurt's cremation spell. But it did nothing to that zombie. Yunhu started laughing. She asked Mu Chang is he gonna use that little flame against a grade 2 zombie. She suggests him consider a career shift. What about being a roaster? Mu Chang said that sounds nice. He called Baizi to cut one of that zombie's hand. Mu Chang get that hand and told Yunhu that she will see how useful his skill is. He roasts that hand and throw it in front of those zombies. All zombies comes to eat it. While zombies were busy there, all three of them goes into that building. Mu Chang told Baizi to find a place to stay and wait for his cue. With stairs, Mu Chang goes in a room where some people were drinking and eating. Mu Chang thought that there would be grade 2 zombie as guards, but it turns out that they're just a bunch of morons. Mu Chang asked a big guy if he is the dragon. Big guy asked Mu Chang who is he. Mu Chang said he is a delivery man, and there's a sacrificial offering for him. Dragon smiled and told Mu Chang to bring that girl to him. Mu Chang seats and asked them where will all sacrificial offerings go, while attaining Yunhu. Dragon told Mu Chang that they'll be sent to the research institute in Northtown, and the bishop will deal with them. Mu Chang asked Dragon that they call them sacrificial offerings. Who would they be sacrificed to? Dragon asked why do he care. Dragon said that they're for the bishop or the zombies. Dragon told Hu Chang that with the bishop's help, they can have plenty of food without going out, and they got zombies guarding at the door. There's nothing they need to worry about when they sleep at night. He said that countless gorgeous women are sent to them and they don't need to pay a dime for it. And these women are theirs before the bishop summons them. When Yunhu gets into she punches that dragon guy saying she is going to kill him. Dragon shouted at her how dare she. She run to Mu Chang saying that man is shouts at her. Mu Chang realized that her personality changed again. He said how could it happen at this critical moment? While removing bandage from his hand. Mu Chang said that he haven't collected enough information yet, but now it seems impossible.